Công việc ngày hôm nay đầu tiên của mình không phải là đi nhiệm vụ chính mà là đánh lộn. Mà thôi, mình đi nhiệm vụ chính gì đã.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
Em xài bộ chiêu gì điêu đam Maki? Em xài bộ chiêu của con Titan nè, hay là bộ chiêu gì? Hay là sao? Bla 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 bla. Mà em chưa đi tới Titan mà.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Well, don't just stand there, go.
Enhancer. Đam ngon hơn, Enhancer đam ngon hơn nhưng mà stagger giảm. Như cái này thì không có cái gì mới thì phải. Might, Briar Clam, Shell.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Cid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
What do you need? What do you want?
Enhancer cộng 1. Enhancer cộng 1 đam lên được 15 điểm. Nhưng có Enhancer cộng 2 không? Diamond Sword. White Wormborn hả? Where the hell can I find White Wormborn? White Wormborn. Chưa kiếm được. Hello Nam, anh đang Google đây, Tiêu. Thế bây giờ anh đi tiếp cúp chuyện chính hay là anh đi đọc con boss cái nhỉ? Cái nào đây nhỉ? Enhancer chỉ có cộng 1 thôi, Enhancer không có cộng 2 hả ta? Earth and Fury. Tụi kia chắc là chưa có dạy, mà hơi kệ có ai ở đây thì cũng được mà, sao đâu. Kệ nó, crap đi, why not? Enhancer cộng 1 rồi, Reinforce Enhancer cộng 2 nào. Enhancer cộng 1 40 ra, Bone Necklace.
You can thank me later.
Cộng 2. Ok, cool. And then cái này, mấy cái này thì White Wormborn, bây giờ là mình sẽ phải đi kiếm White Wormborn. Diamond Platinum Cannon.
Anything else?
Heard what you told Nan about Kupka. Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now.
Bao giờ mình có được 14 view ta? Giờ mới có 4 view, buồn thế nhỉ? Sao Aki, đi đập boss hay là đi ấy đây Aki? Đập boss hay đi nhiệm vụ chính tiếp đây? Cái nào đây? Với lại giờ anh không biết bộ skill làm như thế nào cho bộ skill nó ngon nghĩa hơn nữa. Tạm thời chắc vậy đi. Tạm thời bộ skill này stagger khá ổn cho nên là cũng không cần gì thêm. Nào, ủa, nãy giờ anh nói ai nghe không? Alo, nhiệm vụ chính hay là boss cái nào? Thích coi cái nào? Mấy con heo này hỏi nãy giờ không đứa nào trả lời men. Nhiệm vụ chính hay là boss hunting, cái nào? Thích coi cái nào? Cái nào cũng được hả? Vậy đi thử kiếm con boss đập đi. Đấm thử coi được không? Đấm con boss này boss cấp độ S cho nên là đấm đấm coi coi có ngon nghẻ hay không thôi, không biết mình đấm nổi nó hay không hay là nó đấm chết bà mình trước.
Faster!
Hình như mấy cái này là mấy cái sáp phan hả? Không phải là Briar Clamshell hả ta? Đang cần Briar Clamshell tại vì hết hết mấy cái nguyên liệu Briar Clamshell rồi. Đeo đánh. Lười đánh lắm. Nó chạy lộn đường rồi. Bên đây mới đúng.
Back to the stables, girl.
Ôi sao ở đây mình lại phải xuống đây vậy? Mình không... Ở đây có gì à? Có boss không? Wow. Wow, mặc dù anh biết đây là cái làng hôm bữa mình làm nhiệm vụ ở đây nhưng mà tại sao hôm bữa mình làm nhiệm vụ xong rồi mà bây giờ mình lại phải bước xuống đi bộ ở đây trời. Đây, Briar Clamshell. Chunk of Wormite. Ôi nhìn nó bự vậy. Man. Má, anh không sure là anh đập được con này đâu, nhìn nó khiếp quá. Nó rank S đó. Atlas.
Another relic of the fallen.
Oh, whoa.
This one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
À.
Let's try.
Shoot. Ê, bấm nhầm ơi. Mẹ. Điên thì tự nhiên bấm cái tưởng con tôi rồi mình bấm nút hiêu cái bấm nhầm mẹ đó, 2 bình máu lớn rồi. À, từ từ, bỏ đánh lại đi. Mẹ, tự nhiên anh bấm nhầm cái nút mà hồi máu cái thấy bực mình quá. Có bị mất mấy cái item đó không ta? Không, không bị mất.
Run like the wind.
Cứ chạy ngược thì lộn đường hoài men. Oh wait, hang on, hang on. Có con này, đánh con này cái đã. À. Okay, Minotaur main.
Come on.
Nhìn nhầm đường, nãy là nhìn nhầm đường.
Faster. I can walk from here.
Set này đánh stagger khá ok. Thôi lười lắm, đánh tụi bay hoài mất thời gian của tao. Tao có hẹn với lại con boss bự hơn rồi. Alright. This is a rematch. Cái gì vậy nè? Cái gì vậy? Không né không gì được luôn kìa. Hả? Đét, anh bị điên rồi à. Tự nhiên anh không né không gì được hết, xong cái anh chết quẹo luôn. Mấy lòng mà một lần chạy lâu vậy cả fuck ra. Con này nó chém mình khoảng tầm 4 nhát tới 5 nhát tùy theo nhát chém là mình chết luôn. Khiếp răng S có khác.
This won't be easy. Come on. Back to the stables, girl.
Ồ mà em tới đây chưa? Tới rồi á, nhanh đấy. Shit.
Too slow. Nice try.
Má sao mày mất cái target hoài vậy ta? The fuck. Ấy, phay lòng. Vay, vay cả shit luôn á.
Get him. Let's roll ready. To me, boy. Nice try. Thanks, boy.
À,
Help me, boy. Give me thunder! There's a good boy. Nice try. Garuda! To me, boy. Too slow. Nice try.
à.
No good. Too slow. To me, boy. To me, Blades. Too slow. Forgive me.
À, mình nghĩ là mình bấm né được khu đó chút cái đó rồi chứ. Bị chó kè mẹ nó rồi. Nó không cho cái respawn nào gây gần đây hết men. Bực rồi đó.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Manual save or load? I don't know. Don't feel like it. Cái con Minotaur này nó cứ hiện ra ở đây hả? Oh, wait, Ashley.
You deserve a rest. Let's go.
Ồ mà quên, lên con này làm chi trời? Đi tới đây rồi cũng phải xuống à.
I can walk from here. Farewell.
Manual save reload à. Thôi kệ nó, nghe lời con kia đi. Lười chạy bộ quá. Lần chạy bộ đợt đánh con kia nhưng mà không biết những con boss thế giới này nó có hồi nó có respawn không ta? Ai 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 á. À.
I needed that. To me, boy. Too slow.
Ah shit.
Nice try. I'm hurt, Torgal.
Hả?
Help me, boy.
À. À. Shoot. Nhưng mà đánh nó xong lên được một level luôn kìa. Khiếp thật. Fallen Iron. Orichalcum gì đó.
Back to sleep with you.
Sau này không biết có được đánh lại nó hay không ta. Giờ còn con răng A nhưng mà lại không còn con răng S nào, hiện tại là không còn con răng S nào. Vô Charon mua máu lại đã. Á, đánh dở quá. Mấy chết ba mạng quá lộn luôn.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Mình chưa bao giờ phải dùng mấy cái tonic đâu cả, khỏi phải mua đi. Dùng mệt. Ủa mà nếu mà như vậy thì Black Hammer có cái chỗ Blackthorn này có mở cho mình cái chế độ mới chưa? Chưa. Kỳ thế.
And
Nam coi có bị delay hay gì không vậy Nam? Hình như là em coi chưa có được tới chỗ của anh thì phải coi chừng ấy nhớ refresh lại nếu mà nó bị gì nha.
we're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing. No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
This row bright clamshell ability point.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Ô khoan.
I wasn't expecting you back.
Tiếp theo là được cái gì? 550 là được high meteorite. Tiếp theo là được cái high cleric. Ôi high cleric không có cẩn.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Điểm ability cao rồi mình đánh dấu gì vậy trời. Hai ba 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 4 2. Chắc thử nâng cái này đi. Master cái này lên. Bỏ cái này xuống. Cái này có vẻ như không cần lắm. Thay vào đó mình lấy cái này nhìn ngon hơn. Này là 42, này là 43. Ok. Hạ chiêu này đi. Bỏ chiêu phàn hoàng lửa đi rồi. Đổi một xíu. Upheaval này để mà lấy cái nhanh định chứ. Cái này thì lấy Judgment Bolt. Điểm ít quá, không có nâng được nhiều. Cái này của mình lấy gì ta? Judgment Bolt. Mình có cái gì dành cho Judgment Bolt không? Không có. Power Dive. Này là để will damage. Upheaval damage. Rising Flame. Có nên giảm 2 giây của Rising Flame không ta? Nó không có cho nâng cấp accessory, nó chỉ nâng cấp được 3 kia, mà nâng cấp tới cộng 2 là hết rồi kia, hình như không có nâng cấp tới cộng cao hơn luôn á. Tạm thời gì anh đổi thử bộ chiêu này anh đánh coi sao. Đánh mấy con răng A trước đi. The Jaw ở Domekia hả? Ok. Domekia là ở dưới đây đúng không? The Jaw ngay đây. Đấm nó một cái rồi mình đi làm nhiệm vụ chính tiếp nha. Má, thời gian trôi lẹ quá, chơi được 1 tiếng đồng hồ rồi đó. Má, ê hình như nó đứng kìa.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Ôi, cái gì vậy?
To me, boy. As we're all ready. Want some more? I bring your blood.
Nè.
To me, flames. Help me, boy. I'll snap you like a twig.
Ai.
Well done, Toggle. Nice try.
Hả?
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Đánh con này mất 3 sàn, đau lòng thiệt. Đánh con này không mất sàn nào nữa. Nhưng mà con này thì đúng là dễ. Ôi trời, con này không có cho gì nhiều hết. Hell. 10 gil. Hell. Seriously. Thôi tiếp nhiệm vụ chính đi. Easy, Ducky Go. Hello. Game dễ quá chơi chi hả? Anh cũng không biết nữa. Anh cũng biết tại sao game dễ quá mà anh vẫn chơi nữa. Có lẽ là tại vì cốt truyện game nó hay đó. 3 cả ở vitamin kìa. Hello Min. Yo sao? Ủa Ducky Go là ai ta?
Just spreading the word.
Đê Nguyễn. Hello Đê Nguyễn. Đê Nguyễn là ai ta? Hí hí. Sorry, giờ này anh không có vô động nhiều cho nên anh không có cập nhật thành viên mới là ai hết á.
No. She was right though. Everyone was glad to hear the
Đê
news.
Nguyễn. Danh.
But you ain't told
Danh Nguyễn. Nguyễn Điêu thành danh.
Plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing.
Ồ nha, Nguyễn Điêu thành danh. Đúng rồi.
You should tell him.
Nó kêu là nó coi tất cả các stream của anh nhưng mà ngày hôm nay á hả, anh mới thấy nó vào đây luôn á.
And I will. Well, when you do.
Told you. Told my ass, man. Never seen you here. First time. I mean, second time.
I can't remember the last time she visited the old salt's grave. Very well. I'll suggest it.
Oh. Hang on, hình như là mình có một số nhiệm vụ phụ mình cần phải làm. Có 2 cái. Một cái là ở Sandbreak. Một cái là ở Damakian. Thôi kệ, mình cứ đi làm nhiệm vụ ấy đi. 3k. Anh đâu có 3k đâu. Kênh này là kênh chó kè, không phải 3k đâu. I'm no 3k man. 3k là anh Nam 3k đó Min.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see.
Cho kè, có hồi nãy có cho kè tới 3 sàn luôn ạ. Dễ điên thiệt. Bây giờ mình phải đi làm cái nhiệm vụ tìm trẻ lạc nữa. Ở đâu? Tuốt dưới đó à? Cái nhạc mỗi lần mà mình leo lên con Ambrosia gì vui thiệt. vậy là con boss này nó không có respawn, mấy con boss của hunting board không có respawn, chỉ có mấy con elite á thì nó có respawn thôi. Nó ngồi đó kìa, tới lụm đồ cái đã. Desert Rose, không phải, Saffang. Rồi trẻ đi lạc đây rồi.
You deserve a rest.
Man, anh muốn ăn cái gì đâu à.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her.
Thằng này nó buồn vì mình đập nát cái Mother's Crystal ở đây.
Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Now, express yourself. Remember the good times. Shit. Focus on your work. Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away.
Clive vừa sử dụng khả năng thông não chi thuật của Naruto à.
Open my eyes.
The hell?
Wait.
Thông não chi thuật của Naruto đây rồi. Chắc chắn luôn. Thông một phát thành công liền luôn. Dễ sợ.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Yeah man, trả tiền cho tôi để tôi đi lẹ man. Thời gian tôi đã không có nhiều rồi man. Mất tận 10 phút mà ông cho tôi có 800 tiền, 300 kinh nghiệm và 10 điểm Rion thôi. Tôi còn một cái nhiệm vụ ở đây nữa nè. Lost to Win. Ủa Aki, bữa giờ Riku khi mình nó đi mấy cái trò này nó có đi hết nhiệm vụ phụ không hay nó bỏ đó? Anh không có coi hết được của nó nên anh chả biết nữa. Ồ.
Good day to you. Sid.
Master Quentin.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
20 điểm real.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right.
Hello,
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Ôi, ngày hôm nay thú vị thật. Có tới tận 6 người vào coi mình, lộn 5 người vào coi mình vui dễ sợ luôn vậy.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange
Bao giờ mới được
figures
16
having
người
been
ta?
sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you. Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is... Our best bet, then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Hang on, từ từ nha. Lost Wing này... Lost Wing này không có nhiệm vụ hunt nào ở đây hết. Hả? Cái gì? The God of War ra ụm bò hả? À, cái này không ụm bò được đâu, tại cái này chó kè đâu có bao nhiêu đâu mà.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Yeah, right.
Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh.
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
It's over.
Bây giờ cái này là mình nhắm được bao nhiêu cái ta? Mà nó nhắm lâu, đúng lâu luôn á. 9 cái.
Why were they here?
Good day to you. See.
The crystals we get from it.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way.
Judiciary dịch là gì? Bồi thẩm đoàn à?
Officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Mọi người đi hết rồi, buồn
My
vậy.
friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Không thấy mấy người off stream rồi. Buồn. Thật ra thì để coi. Cái này con kia nói thấy nó cũng hay nhưng mà block. Nhưng mà cái này nó block được mọi đòn đánh hay nó block như thế nào ta? Chưa hiểu cái block của cái này cho lắm à kia. Block hết luôn hả? Lúc đầu anh tưởng nó không block hết cho nên anh mới... Trời, block hết thì nó ngon vậy. Thật à, block hết à. Block hết thì thôi đổi cái này đi. Block hết thì nó khá ngon. Cái này là đam to. Nếu vậy thì reset cái này, nâng vô cái dưới đây, đánh cái dưới đây đi. Anh sử dụng mấy cái trên đây là tại vì mấy cái trên đây cái stagger của nó cao cho nên là anh muốn sử dụng mấy cái đó thôi. Anh muốn đánh stagger thôi chứ không phải là muốn đánh cái gì hết á. Thôi bỏ đường này. Đã hiểu. Nếu mà như vậy, lấy cái đó, một tím với lại cái này, cái màu tím. Đổi chiều qua thôi. Đổi qua Titan. Windows. Nếu mà block vậy thì cũng ngon vậy. Nếu mà nó block vậy thì vô trong đánh mấy con boss như hồi nãy nó block được 1 đòn 2 đòn thôi là cũng thấy đã lắm luôn á.
I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Với lại chỉ cần mà bấm precise block cái thôi là ngon mà đúng không? Precise block cái là còn được đấm lại nữa kìa.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. If I don't come up with something soon.
Đây là con cả của Sid, tên là Mid.
I'm going to visit Sid. And I
Sid
thought
còn
you
4
might
đứa
like to
con
come
khác
with me.
tên là
Sorry, I'm
Top,
too
Bot,
busy for all
Support
that
và
right now.
Jungle.
I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Okay.
Blackthorn.
Anh không rõ về giọng của Australia cho lắm.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with. after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Ủa rồi con Nguyễn Điêu thành danh nó vô đây nó chat được 1-2 câu xong nó đi nữa rồi á.
Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Biết à. Do 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 do.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
My ass. Come girl.
Come on.
Tưởng nó ngay đây mà chạy cả khúc.
Straight home now. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. Fetch!
Oh, anyway. Làm sao để nó lên được cái pedigree ta? Oh, oh, okay. Eh? Ủa? Nó chỉ change được cái image thôi chứ nó không có change được cái ngoài đây à?
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Faster! Be safe.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey,
Em treo coi xí
before
đang
we
đánh
go,
Excel à.
do you mind if we have a chat?
Ừ, làm đi em. Không làm. Không biết em có sếp không ta, hay em là sếp ấy chứ.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Do, do, do.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to.
No.
Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Đợi anh xíu, anh quay lại liền nha, đợi xíu nha. Ok, mình đã trở lại. Bây giờ mình đi nói chuyện với lại Blackthorn. Hình như đoạn này, từ cái đoạn này mà đi tới cái lúc mà ký đầu bà Hammett hơi bị xa đúng không ta? Chắc tối nay là anh không kịp rồi, chắc phải qua tối mai quá. Mỗi tối anh chơi được có khoảng 2 tiếng hơn à. Đã vậy mình còn đi đánh boss, mình đi làm nhiệm vụ phụ nữa chứ không có như ai kia.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Bà Sáu rồi.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
2?
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
No, I don't understand.
Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Game drop FPS á? Ủa đâu có cái gì mà drop FPS á? À. Mấy người này bắt đầu cho chiến tranh rồi đấy à? Để làm gì?
You know what you have to do.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Ồ mà danh mua PS5 chơi game này hay gì mà drop FPS xanh là sao danh? Chưa hiểu. What are you talking about, man?
Good girl.
Ủa em chơi em qua tới giờ rồi hả? Anh đâu biết đâu. Nhưng mà nếu mà trên PS5 thì game này đâu có bị FPS gì ta? Nếu mà em để theo kiểu như frame rate performance mà em không có để quality hay gì đó là anh thấy nó rất là ổn luôn á. Gì đâu, hello Trang.
Thanks, girl.
Cái gì vậy? Vẫn còn dí theo luôn à?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back. Anybody home?
Có ai ở đây không? Woo. Á, hình như mình từng đập con này một lần.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Farewell.
Còn đầy đây.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Shouldn't
safe.
have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well,
Mày nghĩ gì? Nguyên một con Titan tao đập như con.
see that everything is
Cái con dơi
transported
này có ý
safely
nghĩa
back
gì
to the
trời?
hideaway.
The hell.
Right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh, you could.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
Think Mid might need some help.
Trang vô xong nói một câu xong cái im lặng luôn. Tương tác đi mấy cậu. Buồn quá vậy. Chắc tại hồi trước mọi người tương tác nhiều là tại vì cái kênh này là kênh chó kè, nó chó kè nhiều quá cho nên là mọi người tương tác, còn bây giờ hả mọi thứ đi suôn sẻ quá, không ai nhận ra đây là cái kênh đó cả, cho nên là không ai còn tương tác như xưa.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine.
Ngon bữa giờ
Whatever will
rồi.
that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it, as you can imagine. She's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you, the knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
Can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Steam.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Ủa còn phải hỏi nữa hả? Man.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Rồi, ráng xong cái nhiệm vụ chính này mình nghỉ thôi. Mai tiếp.
Where's Jill?
Do Do you see anything you like? You've a keen eye.
Ê, cái này nhìn vui ta. Để đó đi. Okay.
Keep them pilchards nice and chill. I won't have you spoiling.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Come! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
What do you want? And? Good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yeah. Why not?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Not at all.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid. Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Ủa tại sao từ Hương Giang thành Cá Nóc rồi? Đổi luôn tên trên YouTube à. Sao dạo này em ghiền con Cá Nóc quá vậy?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Baka.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Baka.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Baka. Đợi anh 5 phút anh quay lại. À thôi, xong rồi, không cần đợi. Baka.
What's the matter?
Baka.
Nothing.
Kiwa Baka.
Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
Baka,
Won't be a mo.
baka,
Right.
baka,
I'll let Otto know you're coming.
baka.
Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ned told me.
Một nhiệm vụ phụ, hai nhiệm vụ phụ.
She was building a ship.
Really? How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this.
Video right, I click. Yeah.
All done?
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
Mấy nơi khác không có, chỉ có hai cái nhiệm vụ phụ ở đây thôi đúng không? Okay, artist. Nó gồm những trận đánh nào ta? Stage replay arcade mode how a virtual. Ủa nhưng mà arcade mod này mình có thể nếu vậy thì arcade mod này nó cho quà mình gì ta? Later.
He cracked the crystal too.
Mình có nhiều nhiệm vụ phụ ở đây khiếp luôn.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Và không những chỉ có một cái mà là hai ba cái.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Ok, hôm nay là anh chỉ tới đây thôi, ngày mai rồi anh tiếp nha. Tại vì một ngày anh không chơi được nhiều, mai còn phải đi làm nữa. Cuối tuần thì anh sẽ chơi nhiều hơn cho mọi người coi hen. Cảm ơn mọi người nhiều. Cá nóc Paka, Kiwapaka. Bye bye Aki, bye bye Nam, bye bye mọi người nha. Rồi mai lại gặp hen. See ya, chúc một ngày vui vẻ.